Well, hey everybody, this is Steve at 1000 Year Homes. Welcome aboard. So today I'm back on the construction site. Listen, there's still a lot of rain on the way, so but I want to get this. I want to get the swales right so the house runs right. I've had some brainstorms while I've been waiting. Let me rotate. This is messing up my grade. This big old tree here, and I don't feel like dealing with a big old tree. But there's a rut in the ground here, messing up my grade. So what I've decided to do is come and cut the grade out here, which I knew I needed to. Cut this deep enough. It needs to be knocked down another couple of inches. And then change this a little bit so the spout runs over here and catches the grade. I know that I'll be going uphill a little bit, but I can either dig a pop-up emitter there and have it come here, assuming there's no rut here. So what I want to get done today is I want to get this swale down deep enough. See how the standing water is sitting there next to the house? So I don't want that. It is pretty wet. So I'm going to get one pass at this, not two, not three, before my tires start breaking in. And then this is okay. I'm getting there on this, but I haven't started working this spot yet. I'm thinking I don't have to do anything other than pick up some of these and re-level them. That will save me a lot of time, but I do need to get some emitters here and there and fix those and then cut the trench out to wherever it needs to be. But let me go ahead and set you up on a stand and video myself getting on the tractor. Hopefully I can be in and out of here in an hour. I've got other work that I need to get done. Oh, and everybody say hi to Varro. Come here, Varro. Sit. Sit, Mr. Varro. Good boy. Stay. All right. Come. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Who doesn't love old Varro? Everybody loves old Varro. All right, let me set this up.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
Alright, once I have a rough grade in with the tractor, then I come in and I backfill wherever I see mud puddle, a little bit of shovel dirt.
As you fade
Now, I would just love to come in here and put an 8-inch curb all the way around this thing. It's not. This is a 40-year-old home that's already thoroughly into the landscape. So 5% grade is the best I can do. So, you know, a shovel full of dirt sometimes is all that it's going to take to do a positive grade, because I've got most of it on a positive grade. But it's definitely futzy work that I'm doing here. A little here, a little there. So the part of the problem is there is a lot of trees around here, so it's hard for me to navigate my backhoe back in here, my little tractor, but I'm getting there. So now I'm gonna do stop motion, catch that. I see I can level that out a little bit. I'll bring in a scoop or two of dirt there too. And then eventually we'll put emitters on these drains and run them out 10 feet into the swales, and they'll pop up and run the roof off, and then I won't have to worry at all. All right, so I had to stop motion. You could see that I've been scooping dirt. It's super soft here, super soft. So I am having a little hard time leveling it, that it just doesn't go to mud. But I'm getting there by being super gentle. Let me rotate. I'm pretty happy with the change. So initially, the only grade I had was next to the house at all. So, but it was puddling up, and then there were roots in there that were going to block it. So what I've done is I've went out here and I've cut a swale maybe 15 feet out. The dog is, Wolf is laying in it right now. So, and it's a good, when I'm stepping it, it's a good 4 to 6 inches down. So, I think it's wide enough that even the woodlands, if it comes in, or the house, if it comes in, it'll puddle up here and come through here. So, I still got to do a little bit of grading on this, final grading, but I feel pretty good. You know, 10 feet around the house, I'm feeling real good. I've got to tamp that in. But now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to finish this so that the water has this to run out into the woods. And then it turns out a bunch of this yard is just thistle, pricker, sticker bush. So I'm going to get as much of the sticker bush out of here today as I can, because I don't think I have to totally tear up this yard, but I might. Does need some leveling. See, I think I could just lift these up with my forks, backfill them, make it level there, make that one level, taper it down. I could see the foundation along there, so I don't have to fix that foundation. And then I could see the foundation there, 4 inches, so that's good. And then just fix this a little bit. So really, other than getting the sticker bushes out of here and backfilling, I don't think this yard needs a whole lot. And I could be wrong. We'll see once I get into it. But first I'm going to cut that swale because we've got rain on the way. So, well, hey everybody. So I'm finally moved to the back of the house. So this is my last side to work on. And I'm really digging the grade that I've already put in. I put up my camera a little bit. My battery was running low, so I saved it for a sign off. So let me walk you through here real quick. So right in here where I had put in the earlier trench, if you take a close look, you'll see that I've actually got a pretty good dig out on it. And now I'm working on making the swale even. This yard, I'm digging it. The pitch used to go right towards the house, but now if you look at 10 foot out, 10 foot out right through there. I put a swale so the house will run the water out to that. Now, I do not think that's 5 degrees. But I'm going to end up putting over here on this gutter, and I had dig a trench over into the new swale. But, you know, pop-up emitters that will pop up into the swale and drain that. So I think I'm shooing the water away from the house as effectively as I can. You know, everybody wants 8 or 12 inches or 2 foot off the ground. Well, listen, this house wasn't built that way, so I have to work with what I have. But I'm really digging this. I could see that I'm going to have to wrap up. I don't have enough battery to finish this up. But, and it's getting dark anyway. But, that swale there is looking pretty good. And then there was a hump out there in the drive where the tractor is. There was a big hump there, and I took that hump out. And this yard was full of burrs, so I took all of the burrs out and I put it in the fill into the driveway, the circle driveway. Pretty happy here. All right. I'm not unsatisfied because I made mud pretty level. This stuff is mud. But looky there. I am real pleased. I've swept out a really nice swale in this yard, and this yard was super bumpy. And it had all the burrs in it. So and that's mud. The more I drive over it, the worse it gets. So I'm leaving it where it is, right there. But the last few minutes of the daylight, I'm going to work on this swale here and get it swale-like, you know. It's not bad, but, you know, being all pitted, it's going to keep water and not let water run. I want it to run out here into the woods. From there. All right, pretty happy. That's a good drainage on that house. I'm finally got the drainage where I want it to go. You could really see there how good I got it. It's just running right through there. And then I'll knock that hill still out of there. There's a little pile of dirt. They pushed a bunch of dirt up into there. I don't know why. All right, so I always plan more for the day than humanly possible. But I did get the grading done on this project, which frees me up for my project. So all I need to do is plant grass, and then it needs to be logged out. There's a bunch of dead trees in here. So this was a hump at the end of the drive that was mixed gravel, stones, just junk, all mixed up in there. Actually, it started out as a fenced area. So the fence, the post, all of that I pulled out. And then I cut through a drain here, a swale. So the swale goes here, and all of this was, the water was just backing up. So now the water goes, and you could really see I nailed it. This is looking really good, really good. So that's all done there. There's a little bit to do along this, but we decided not to use a backhoe. The homeowner is going to use a shovel and go in because they want to garden, so they want to restore the gardens themselves and do some stuff. So I'll come over and help them out on that. But I got this grade done. This looks really good. This is awesome. And as soon as these poppies are done blooming, they're going to take these and transplant them down at their front gate. And then for now, they're just going to turn this back into a driveway. That's the last garden, other than the little one over there. The homeowners are gone a lot, so they don't have time to, you know, maintain a garden. So I cut a swale in here too, so if it really rains, then I've got a couple of ways that water will get into the woods, and that's where I want it. The swale could use just a little raking. I just ran out of daylight. It needs to be raked smooth. But this looks good too. This looks really good. So ultimately, wherever there's a downspout, I'm going to tomorrow go get pop-up emitters and put that in there. But that looks good. Really did a good job on this. I can now see that there's definitely a positive there. All of there used to be gardens and railroad ties, and if you, in my other videos there was all kinds of foliage in here, and it was way up on the brick, and now I can see brick exposed, the foundation's exposed, so that's really good. Rotating back around to look at the swale, that's looking good. That will definitely run water. That's looking good. That'll definitely run water out. So wonderful good. I got all the gutters clean too as well. Did remove a lot of dead trees already and old brush. Then again, these were all old gardens. So Mr. Varro's keeping me company. So and then I've got the swale rolls down here. And for now, in the driveway, I cut a little notch in the earth packed drive. This is just earth packed for now, with my thought that maybe we'll put a 4-inch drain there with some stones here and some stones there. So I have a crown now on the circle drive, but it still needs fabric, landscaping fabric, as well as real gravel over the top of it. And then I made it about to here with the dirt from, you know, all of the different swales that I was digging up. And then this, okay, what you can't do to oak trees is you can't girdle them about with soil. So the previous homeowner, and again, she was an elderly gal and owned this house, so I don't know if she brought in mulch that slowly built up down through the years or what might have happened, but this all had landscaping timbers around it and or railroad ties, and then it made a turn, and you can see that there's 8 inches or more of additional soil that shouldn't be there. Well, that soil backs up onto the trees, and then it rings the trees about, and it kills these oak trees. That's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. I got an eagle. There's an eagle in this one way up there. Let me see if we can zoom in on him. That's an eagle's nest. His tree's still alive. So what I want to do is make sure I get the soil back off of these. See, that 4 inches of soil or 8 inches of soil on that oak tree is killing it. And it killed that one. So you know, it's important to understand what trees want and not just, oh, it's pretty, you know. You can't just do what's pretty. You've got to do what the tree needs. And put your beauty in harmony with what the trees want. So you take a look at the tops of those. Many of them are dead. I'm going to guess in this little cluster of, let's say 12, 6 of them are dead or more. So I'll have to come back and log those up. But I'm all washed up. I had a little dinner. Now I'm going to run to town and have a real dinner. Second dinner? Second lunchies? I don't know. And I want to thank you for following me along. Like, subscribe. I really do like doing this kind of work. So I appreciate those who are being patient with me while I build my Connex homes, you know. So that's inside. I'm a farmer at heart. Which maybe is why I'm living in a pop-up trailer so well. So, all right. Thank you much. Bye.